This is a quick recording to show you how to use an audio recorder for the assignments in the interface unit, towards the end of the interface unit. And you can see that this assignment is the Foley assignment, and in this assignment you're going to create 5 sounds using techniques from the tutorial, and I'll show you the tutorial in a second, although I do have this on the lesson recording for the week. And then you're going to record one of your own sounds, something that you want to create, and then you'll upload those. Now, this course recommends using Audacity. You can find out more about that in the orientation unit back in the course home area, but I'm going to show you how to do the Audacity or the computer's sound recorder. Now, this assignment is based on this tutorial that talks about sound effects. So I imagine you need to look at this, but you can see that you can make sounds of a car crashing if you take a metal box that has pieces of metal like coins and maybe a couple chunks of wood in it. A fire is simulated by rapidly opening and closing an umbrella. A body collision, like 2 people smacking together, could be getting a piece of wood and slapping it against a pumpkin or something like that. So you can see there are various ways you can do that. So the goal of this assignment, this Foley assignment, is to create 5 sounds using some of those techniques. And then you need to record it, and of course you'll record it using Audacity. Now, the way you'll do it, or the sound recorder, the way you'll do it is you'll start the sound recorder, then you'll say, this is the sound of a car crash. And then you'll make the sound, then you'll stop the recording, then you'll save that sound as car crash. Then you'll start your next one, and you say, this is the sound of a person punching somebody else in the face. Then you'll make the sound, but you record your description of what it is, and then you record your sound. So I'll do a sample to show you. So the first program I'm going to show you is Audacity, and you can go online and download a copy of Audacity. Then once you get it downloaded, then you just go to Start, All Programs, and up near the top you'll find Audacity. So Audacity opens. Now there's some help right here you can use. I'm just going to hit OK because I know how to use it. So I'm right here at the top, and I want to go to, I'm going to start the recording. So here's a model of how you would do your recording. This is a recording of a fist fight in a game. So you can see that I did the recording, I made the fist fight sound, then I explained what it was and I made the sound. Now I'm going to go through the save process. Now in Audacity, you have to do something different, so please watch this. I'm going to do File, Save Project As. So I'm going to save it as, I have to save it as an Audacity file. And I'm in my game design folder, and I'm going to call this Face Punch. This is just an Audacity file. That's what I want to keep it as. Then I hit save. So first I save it as an Audacity file, then I can go in and change it if I want to, whatever, but I'm not going to. Now I save it as a file that I can send to somebody else to listen to. So then I do File, and I have to export it in order for somebody else to listen to it. So I'm going to export it as Face Punch as a WAV file. Now I could save it as a bunch of other formats, and the course says MP3, but just save it as a WAV file. That's the simplest way. So Face Punch WAV file, I'm in the game design folder. I'm right where I want it to be, right? So then I'll hit save. Okay, and I don't do any changes there. So that's how I would do that in Audacity. And then I could go into my folder. So I'll go to my desktop, go to my Insight folder, just to see if it actually works. Go into this course. There's right down here, Face Punch Wave. Then I could double click. So then to send it to me, you would just send me this WAV file in the Dropbox. So that's how Audacity is used to create sound files. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of Audacity. So I'll just do File, Exit. And I want to show you how the sound recorder on your computer If you have like an Insight computer, it has a sound recorder program. So I'll go down to Start, Programs, Accessories, Sound Recorder. Whoops, the wrong thing. Start all programs, accessories, sound recorder, and here's sound recorder right at the top. Now I'm going to go ahead and start it. Let me get that snipping tool out of the way. Okay, there's sound recorder. So start recording. This is a recording of a punch hitting somebody in the face. Now I stop the recording. Now I have it done. Now it tells me to automatically save it. So I'll go to Desktop. And I'll go right here, Game Design, and I'm going to save this as Face Punch Recorder because I used a different program for it and I don't want to mix up these. Face Punch Recorder is going to save as a WMA file, which is fine. That's Windows Media. Then I hit Save, so that's saved. So I'm going to close out the recorder. Now I'll go into my folders and let's see if that new Face Punch one, there it is right here. Double click on it. Running. And close it out. So that's as simple as it can get on saving these files and as audio files. Now again, just to go over this assignment, you're going to create 5 sounds. So I just showed you one of somebody getting punched in the face. If you go back to this tutorial has a bunch of examples down here. You can see the different examples. So you have to redo 4 of these examples, or 5 of these examples, I think, on this assignment. So you do 5 of those examples, and then your 6th one is going to be one that you do yourself. And on all of these, I want you to say, this is my sound of whatever it is, like mine was a face punch, but also say how you did it. So I would have said, this is the sound of a face punch. I took my fist and I punched it into my palm. So that's the face punch. Then you record it. So you'll be sending me, when you go to submit this work in the Dropbox, you'll be sending me 6 sound files. 5 that you copied from page 4 where it talked about Foley, and 1 that you created yourself. When you created yourself, you could do one of maybe like a window breaking. So then you could get a jar and be safe about this. We get a jar, put it in a thick plastic bag, and then hit it on the ground where it would break. Or, I mean, that's a possibility. But I want you, whatever you do, please make sure you do the thing safe. So that's the recording on how to do all the sounds. I hope that'll help you out. Bye.